You have all the Motown acts, all the Detroit acts that come through Cleveland, play Leo's Casino and go on the Upbeat show and, then go off to Chicago and New York and all the other cities. Unbelievable. 6 degrees of separation of David Spero. Cleveland was such a place, and David Spero and his family were a big part of it.
The work that he's done over several decades in this industry, really to identify that he is one of the best to ever do it.
He became a manager, and he started managing some of the most influential acts around, and he got wrapped up in the music business. I mean, how many, again, like the Eagles, Joe Walsh, John Fogerty, Yusuf, Cat Stevens.
My dad has done. Last year, he was inducted into the National Music Managers Hall of Fame, which is a national organization that recognizes really all of the great music managers from across all different time periods and across the country.
And I first met David through the Plain Dealer's Minister of Culture, Michael Heaton. And Michael liked one of my records, One Heart Walkin', and he thought, have you ever met David Spero before? Maybe you guys should meet. So we got together over at Jack's Deli in University Heights, and it's been an ongoing tradition for years and years now, at least every couple of weeks. And I get together with these guys and talk about rock and roll stories.
I actually got to know David from our restaurant, Jack's Deli. He's a daily customer and orders the same salad all the time. And I'm actually the one who said, hey, let's name the veggie salad after David. David's a great storyteller, and he would entertain me a lot by telling me stories from Upbeat, amongst other parts of his life.
James Brown is coming in to be on the Upbeat show. David goes to pick him up. He says, hey, you want to come on my plane? And James Brown pilots the plane all over the place and gets back just in time for sound check over at the Upbeat show.
So I'd say my dad has a big city career and big city experience. He's always loved Cleveland. He was doing these amazing things literally across the world, and I think it was always important to him that he could say that he was able to do them from South Euclid, Ohio, because that's where he had grown his life.
Me, I've had many years enjoyment with David and all the entertainers that he always brought into my deli.
He's a person that brings people together. That's always been one of his fortes, one of his greatest attributes. South Euclid, you're very lucky to have David Spero.
My dad is an incredibly giving person, and it is incredibly important to him. Anytime he's working an event or a concert, one of the most important things to him is that everyone around him is having fun, is in the right place, and is there to enjoy themselves. And he's putting what he's doing second behind that to make sure that everyone else is just having a wonderful time. The other accomplishment is much more personal to me. Over the years, as busy as he's been, when he's been off literally traveling the world with some great musical artists and acts, he was always also a world-class dad and a world-class member of our family. He's always made it his number one goal to ensure that me and my mom were always taken care of.
David's a good friend of ours, and we appreciate South Euclid recognizing him as such.
So, South Euclid hometown hero, David Spero. Congratulations, brother. See you at Jack's Deli.